Hey y'all, what is up? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. It really just depends if you're new here or not. I have been so sick lately. I've made videos like talking about it. I have made a lot of community tab posts saying I'm pretty much not going to be online until I get to feeling better. I have a sinus infection, my nose hurts from the amount of times I have blown it, and I've received a copyright strike on my channel. To be honest, I really thought to myself, how convenient that I had made a community tab post a few days ago talking about how I've been so sick, I don't feel like making content because it just won't be that good. Then I wake up to a copyright strike after basically saying, hey y'all, I'm not going to be as active online. There's a few things I want to talk about in this video today. One, I am not necessarily worried about this copyright strike. I'm more so worried for this other creator who sent me this copyright strike. And if you guys paused and read the screenshot I provided over the screen, y'all probably seen the video title was a 1814 Dready Head video I had made like 2 months ago. Pause. It wasn't 2 months ago, y'all. It was actually just a few weeks ago. But I had deleted all my 1814 Dready Head videos that I had made dating back to 2 months because I just want to avoid any more copyright strikes. But this is what I want to talk about today, is the actual copyright system. But first, let's go ahead and read over this email that I got from YouTube. Now, I received an email that said, "Hi Revoke, we received a copyright removal request for your video. Based on applicable copyright law, we removed your video from YouTube. Video title 1814 Dready Heads. Returned to YouTube under model stolen identity, allegedly." And then it gives me the link to the video. And it says, "Content used, bullies and internet warriors rant. Stay beautiful, stay true, stay you." That wasn't a video by 1814 Dready Head, but rather a video from Dark Fox Productions. I had mentioned her once on my channel, and it's just really funny that she sent me a copyright strike, and in her claim it was through the entire video, when in reality it was just towards the end of it, and it was quite literally 1 minute and 24 seconds that I used of her content. And mind you, that 1 minute and 24 seconds that I have used of her content, this was in a roughly almost 30-minute video, y'all. So where was it used throughout the entire thing? Now, I want to talk about a few things because, one, I don't think she realizes whenever you dispute something with somebody on YouTube, it sends on your full legal freaking name. Missy ma'am, I did not want to know that about you. Anyways, moving past that, I also don't know if she realizes she did this copyright strike, dare I say, illegally, and also it was just completely wrong to do in the first place, and she can actually be the one who's dealing with repercussion from it. Now, in her mind, she thought sending me a copyright strike removal would be for me to take down my video or for YouTube to take it down for her. But I don't think that she realizes if I decide to dispute this copyright claim, this is actually going to be a strike on her channel and not mine. And I want to talk about it today because I don't think a lot of YouTubers realize once you put something on the internet, anybody can then clip that content and talk about it because it's actually protected under the Copyright Act of 1976. I'm currently filming this video in my kitchen because I plan to cook with it today. Let's get into it. Now, Miss Dark Fox Productions, the Copyright Act of 1976, particularly Section 107, outlines the concept of fair use in U.S. copyright law. What does this mean? This means that under certain circumstances, copyrighted material can be used without the copyright holder's permission. Fair use does allow for the legal, non-licensed citation or incorporation of copyrighted material in another person's work, especially for purposes like criticism, commentary, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. And this really focuses on, there's like multiple little chapters that YouTube looks at whenever it decides if you're actually infringing on somebody's rights or not. They look at the purpose of the use, the nature of the copyrighted work, the amount and substantiability, the effect on the market, the examples of fair use, the disclaimer. And it's always not a guarantee, and they also look at limited use, and it says here that fair use allows limited use of copyrighted material, but not unlimited access. Now, this law was literally set in place so creators like myself, not even just commentary genre, can use other people's clips that have been uploaded to the internet under the fair use umbrella and react to it, critiquing it, and giving our own thoughts and opinions on it as long as we transform it into AKA transformative content. Now, something else I want to talk about is that while it's not always like necessary and it's not mandatory to reach out to somebody prior to issuing a copyright strike on YouTube, it's always something that they want somebody to do. Now, this approach allows for potential resolution and avoids unnecessary penalties for a user, whether it's from me or her. Now, sending a warning to a creator or to a creator to request to remove the video that's allegedly infringing content can be a more lenient option than an immediate strike. And here is why. The abuse of YouTube's copyright system, like falsely claiming copyright infringement, can lead to penalties, including the removal of the user's video or account, and potentially even legal repercussions. And YouTube actively tries to prevent fraudulent copyright claims and does provide tools for creators to dispute them. Like I said, I did ignore it. I just took down the video. I'm honestly too sick in. I'm looking outside right now and I'm searching and I don't see the fuck to give. I really don't. But I want to quickly talk about the consequences of copyright strike abuse. I want to talk about her, how she sent the copyright strike, and then what I could do as a creator to dispute that. Now, her sending the initial copyright strike did cause for the video removal from my end. The copyright strike, which was seen as a valid copyright removal request, resulted in a copyright strike against my account. Now, upon receiving that strike, I now have to take copyright school through YouTube, and this could lead in account termination if I get up to 3 copyright strikes within 90 days. The legal consequence, in some cases, would be abusing the copyright system, which may lead to legal action, especially if the claims are made with malicious intent, such as extortion. Now, because of everything I just said, YouTube does have efforts to prevent the copyright abuse tool, and this is the dispute process. YouTube provides a process for users to dispute content ID claims and copyright strikes if they believe them to be invalid. And for those of you who aren't YouTube creators, YouTube does use a automated process, which aka it's just a bot that looks over stuff, and 9 times out of 10, they'll side with the initial claim until a user would put in a copyright dispute, because then at that point it would go to a person who would oversee the entire process, and 9 times out of 10 that initial dispute would get tossed away. Now, because this was an invalid claim, I could submit a counter notification after that claim is made, forcing the claimant, aka Dark Fox Productions, to withdraw their claim or to face legal action. I'm not going to do that. Like I said, don't see a fuck to give to do that, but I'm just saying. And then monitoring and investigation, YouTube has a system to monitor and investigate fraudulent copyright claims. Extortion cases, now BBC reports that YouTube has removed channels that were found to be abusing the copyright system to extort money from users. With all that being said and out of the way, there's a few things now I want to address. One, I don't think that Dark Fox Productions ended up putting in this removal request or copyright strike to my channel once I said I was sick on the internet and I wasn't going to be here for a while. I just think that the timing is, fairly unironic. I think she probably put in the removal request shortly after that video was uploaded and it just now took effect, but like I said, the timing was just so funny to me. I also don't think that she had malicious intent with doing this. I don't think her purpose was to remove my channel or get my account terminated or anything of that sort. I think she more so is just confused in the head and doesn't understand the Fair Use Act, which is something I really think she should take into consideration about gaining some knowledge on if she is going to be a content creator and upload content for everybody on the internet to see. Now, I think certain content creators will see that somebody has used a portion of their video in their video, and even though it is in transformative value, just because it's their original content, they feel like they can get away with submitting copyright claims on somebody's channel, and they think that that is going to give them a win in the long run. But in certain situations and under certain circumstances, such as this one, her copyright claim, if I would choose to dispute it, would hold no substantial value. Whenever she sent this copyright strike to my channel, YouTube did provide me her full name, government name. YouTube really needs to step up and not do that in the future, because I do feel like creators deserve to be protected. They deserve to be anonymous. Just because we're putting your face out there does not mean you're putting your name out there, especially for anonymous creators. I don't know. I just feel like YouTube needs to change that as far as the policy goes. I feel like that's completely wrong to do. Not a fan of this girl, but I just don't think that that should ever happen to anybody. But it did provide me her email as well, which would be a way for me to reach out to her and to be like, hey, this was invalid, like, take it back or something, you know what I mean? I don't know, like, I'm not going to do that, but at the same time, I did think about reaching out to her, just, you know, just to give her the information and rundown that that was actually an invalid copyright claim, and if I would decide to dispute it, that strike could then go to her channel. But as I opened up Gmail, I looked out the window. Over the mass abyss known as townhouses and faces walking about on the sidewalk, I decided the better use of my time would be to go to the dollar store, buy some paint products, buy a canvas, paint that entire thing blue, and then, you know, just paint it blue in honor of my now YouTube ops tears, and then just watch that paint dry. Literally, I think that would be a better use of my time at this point. Anyways, I just wanted to make this video today because, one, I'm not gonna lie, I've talked a lot of shit, I've said a lot of things on my channel, covered people multiple times in the past, and I never thought I would get a copyright strike invalidly from a smaller creator who just simply doesn't understand the copyright system or the Copyright Act laws, which, again, as I said, if you are doing YouTube, that's something you need to look into to understand moving forward, so one, repercussions don't fall back to you once you abuse that copyright system tool or abuse the Fair Use Act. But with that being said, I'm really sick. I'm going to wrap this up, but I am going to be leaving my backup channel in the description box down below and as a pinned comment in the comment section. Go check it out, subscribe. Right now it was rebranded into a gaming channel. Don't let that scare you, because if anything were to happen to this main channel, I would start doing commentary on that one, so that's gonna be fun. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, you know, just start doing commentary on that second channel as well, and then just start a brand new channel for gaming. I'm so sorry I sounded so incredibly shit throughout this entire video. My eyes are literally glassy right now from the lack of sleep I've been getting due to the fact that I have been coughing, sneezing, and blowing my nose literally 18 hours a day. Also, I'm really sorry for the reuse of gaming content that y'all have already seen in prior videos. I yeah, I haven't been doing YouTube or videos, so I didn't have any new gaming clips uploaded to my YouTube studio to now incorporate into new content. Didn't think I was going to receive a copyright strike today and have to make a video, so I didn't have, like, gaming channel or gaming content, like, on lock that I can just throw up and use. Time to interview my cat. Shredder, what do you think about this illegal, dare I say, copyright strike that was done on my channel? Missy, ma'am? You offended my cat, and now we have beef. I'm just kidding, but seriously. With that being said, I'm gonna go cry in the corner because, like, I have a copyright strike against my channel. What would I ever do? But yeah, with that being said, I just wanted to make this video because I don't want to, you know, like, counterclaim her original claim. I don't think that she truly knows what she's doing as far as copyright stuff goes. I don't want to strike her channel, and I don't want her channel, like, terminated or anything like that associated with her, because even though she did this to me, I don't wish ill or anything like that on anybody. And like I said earlier, I really don't think she was, like, wishing ill on me. I think she was just more so mad that I used her video. But again, it was under fair use, and it's just what it is. But anyways, with that being said, I'm gonna go play Warzone because that has been my thing the past couple days since I've been sick. And with that being said, yes, I will catch you in the next damn video. Please don't forget to go subscribe to that backup channel. Like I said, it looks like a gaming channel now. Don't let that scare you. It's my backup channel. I'm going to be rebranding it again to my second account here for Revoke Reality. So with that being said, yes, okay, goodbye. Love you all, and I will see you in the next damn video. I don't know when it's going to be, honestly. I have 2 videos that I made already that I've never made public, so I think I'm going to use those 2 videos for today and then tomorrow, just so y'all have something to watch while I'm away. But yeah, okay. Goodbye. I'll catch you in the next video.